Chapter 22. Bill Sikes murdered Nancy. Fagin sat in his den, shaking with fear. Charlie Bates had told his story and was now sleeping on a mattress by the fire. From time to time, Fagin looked at him. Fagin's face was deathly pale. His eyes were red with terror. He looked like a ghost. How long would it be before the police caught him? Then he would be hanged. An hour before daybreak, there came a footstep on the stair. Bill Sikes. Bill hurried in with a bundle under his arm. He threw the bundle on the table. There, take that, he said. Fagin did not move. He fixed his eyes on Sikes and said not a word. What are you staring at me like that for? Have you gone mad? No, Fagin answered him, but I have got something to tell you. What? Fagin shook Charlie Bates till he woke up. Tell him, he ordered the boy, pointing to Sikes. Tell him what? Asked the boy, still half asleep. About Nancy. You followed her, did not you? Yes. To London Bridge? Yes. And she met two people there, did not she? An old gentleman and a girl. That's right. She had met them before, had not she? And she told them about monks and the place where we all meet, did not she? They asked her to go away with them, did not they? Yes. What did she tell them about last Sunday? She said he could not come. Bill stopped her. I will kill her, screamed Sikes, mad with rage. Like a madman, he rushed into the street and hurried to his house. Sikes opened his door, looked it behind him, and pushed the table against it. Nancy was lying on the bed, half dressed. Oh, it's you, Bill, she mewed, for she was glad that he had returned to her safely. Yes, it's me. Get up. A candle was burning in the room. Sikes threw it into the fireplace. It's dark, Bill, Nancy said gently. It's light enough for what I am going to do. Sikes seized her by the neck. He dragged her into the middle of the room. He placed his hand over her mouth. Bill, Bill, Nancy gasped, struggling to get free. I won't scream. Tell me what I have done. You know. You she-devil. Charlie Bates heard every word. Oh, don't kill me. Bill, I was true to you. Bill, I have always been true to you. Sikes seized his pistol. With all his strength, he struck her across the face with it. She fell to the floor. He took a heavy stick and struck her mercilessly again and again. She gave a low cry and then lay still, quiet, still, in a pool of blood. Sikes stood over her, breathing hard. He seemed unable to move. Then he began to shake with fear. Her eyes, they were opened and were staring at him all the time. The sun burst through the curtains. Then Sikes moved. He lit a fire and threw the heavy stick on it. He washed himself. He tried to rub the blood stains off his clothes. They would not come out. He cut the stains out and threw the piece on the fire. But there were blood stains all over the room. His dog's feet were red with blood. Sikes cleaned his dog and cried it out of the room. He locked the door and hurried away. He walked without knowing where he was going. His dog followed him. So did something else. Nancy's eyes were also following him. Her eyes were watching him all the time. Her sad last cry was in his ears. Sikes shook with terror, but he went on and on without stopping.